Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. A very quick video and a share of what I've made with one of my Momigami papers. And this is the wrapping paper. If you missed it, it was in my last video, so go and have a look at that. I think it goes for about 40 something minutes, and it'll show you what I made there, so, and how I made it. And it's a little bound journal, this pretty little binding, excuse me, and I use that so that the person can just slip in pages or take them out how they wish, and then they keep the cover forever and ever. Now what I've done with the Momigami paper, I've actually stamped it, and I'll show you right there. You can only just see the writing there, and then went over with my ink pad, and there's a bit more stamping here and a little bit more stamping. You can see hardly any. I didn't do any stamping on the back, but I did do I used my ink pad and lightly went over it to pick up all those ridges, and then I Mod Podged it, and it's very, very sturdy, so it won't tear. You know, from handling, because you know it's quite strong, because once you knead that paper, it's a lot stronger than if you just use normal. And I've just popped in a couple of little beads here on the bottom. Here I've made, of course, those paper bows that we all like to make, and I actually glued the last couple of pieces down just to keep them intact. If a person that's never had a journal before is going to be using it, you know, it's just a bit of safety, I suppose, to make sure it doesn't get torn. And the bow is layered, so you have this paper on here on the first layer, then you have some corrugated cardboard, some dictionary paper, and a Woolies brown paper bag, a little bit of tulle, and then a pretty little vintage button. I stitched around it, and then of course on the bottom this little window, I've popped my little photo. They were actually little stickers. Someone gifted them to me, and I've had them for who knows how long, and I just stitched around that as well. Okay, so yeah, it's a little slimline, and because this was a box for stockings, and hence the little window, it showed you the colour, the true colour of the stocking. So this was packaging box for a pair of stockings. Okay, so the signatures are actually sewn together, but then they are laid in between the binding. All right, let's go in here. So I've used heavy duty cardstock just on the insides and some coffee dyed fabric. And here is a journaling card, just pop that in there. And throughout this little journal, and I'm calling it Little Moments, I use some of my own vintage stickers. For those that have followed me, know the story. My mum and dad migrated in 1965, and I collected stickers and made swaps with my girlfriends at the age of 10, 9 and 8, I think it was. So yeah, so I've got a photo album full of them, and I have absolutely no one to pass them on to because I don't have children, and of course my niece is not interested. So yeah, so I've thought, well, what better way to share them than in journals and give them another chance in someone else's household. So these were the main covers of the two signatures. Was a calendar, and it had some really good pictures in it, and yes, of all young Victorian children. And this one I lined with coffee dyed paper because it had a sort of bit of horrible writing in it. Lined paper, and I kept it fairly simple. I popped in little pictures because it is Little Moments, and this is from my music book. Okay. Little corner tuck, and lots of flips. So you know, if it's a first time journaler, well, they'll have fun with it. Little pocket. I stitched this one. This came out of a embroidery magazine, and actually a book, because the pages were quite thick, and it called The Tiny Daisies and Trailing Sprigs. And I thought, tiny, well, there you go. Couple little pictures here, and here are some more of my vintage stickers. So you could say these stickers are about over 60 years old, just there. Okay, and I'll pop you back, and again just made that tuck. And here's another, now little moments, you know. There's the teacher. China, oops, no, that didn't work. What happened there? Sorry guys. There. No. Isn't that cool? The teacher showing us what needed to be done. Are you getting it? Does the penny drop? That's what my teacher used to tell me. Oh dear. Another flip out. And this came out of a children's book, and I've just, you know, cut that out, backed it, and made that into a tuck. Found this. I don't know where it's come from. Milk bottles. Don't we remember those moments when they were delivered? And here's another vintage sticker. One of my stickers. We used to all get dressed up when we were little. Little moments. And then I've made just a tuck pocket here. And here's the other side of both of those front pages of the signatures. And they look so cute. So cute. More flips. You know, sometimes I don't see the sense of cutting so much paper. This doesn't look very straight. And you might as well keep it in there and make it into a flip so it can be used. Here I've, out of a storybook, made a belly band. Got a couple little, tiny little tags. Made some pockets. Tiny moments with the dolls. Some more writing paper. This come out of a children's book, but I've just, because the paper was quite aged, I backed it with coffee dyed paper, but then I decided to glue it on there and just made a feature of that, of the page. Trying to reach the door handle. Delivering a letter. I have trouble reaching the door handle now, on the top of our French doors to unlock them, so hubby had to move it down to the bottom. So that's that one there. So I think I've shrunken. As we get older, you shrink. There's another sticker. Eating ice cream. Well, you don't have to be a kid to eat ice cream. I like my ice cream. And I'm a big girl now. And just a flip. And here in the back is another pocket. Here I've used some of my tape I was able to purchase. That makes it look old. Actually it was quite cheap, so I thought, why not? And I just stamped happy, and with a cup with brushes and paints. That just goes on back in there. And just move all this, and then this here is just a folded book page. Okay, so you have a pocket here, and you have a pocket here, and this is just like a little faux postcard. The printer played up. I thought, oh, that's just perfect, and there it is there. So yeah, so a cute little journal. My next, I've got so many projects. One project that is not journal related, and I haven't forgotten the dragon horse. So for those new subscribers, if you wanted to know how I got into journaling or into crafting, click on the oldest video and you will see slideshows only, because that's how I started on YouTube. And why I have the love for horses. So they're interesting. They don't take very long. They're all slideshows. So yeah, if you wanted to know a little bit of what I used to do. So of course I got this big statue of a horse, and I've collected eggshells and dried them over a period of time. So it's going to be a dragon horse. So I really want to do that, but I just want to get Christmas out of the way, so it'll be a project for next year. All right then, and thank you for watching. Welcome to my new subbies. My channel is growing. I just can't believe it. And yeah, until next time, you know what you got to do. Either craft, chill, and be happy. Bye.